Hey guys, welcome back for another vlog for Smart Money Saturday. I'm gonna let you know up front. First off, I don't know if I've been AWOL. I don't even remember the last time I did a vlog for Smart Money Saturday. But this is gonna be very quick. I just want to update you guys on what's going on. So I'm in Starbucks. Okay. Got me a little. I usually like the what is it called? Vanilla bean fraps. But I was like, I want some with coffee. So they gave me, it's a cafe vanilla frap. So it's like the vanilla bean, but it's coffee, something like that. But anyway, so I would say everything has been going good and progressing. That's the word, progress. We're making progress. So it's in terms of, I'm going to talk about a couple things. In terms of finding my house, I'm in the process. Well, the update is that the mortgage lenders finally found me a loan that will work for me. You know, as you guys know, I am 100% self-employed through my business now. And so with that, you have to have, in order to buy a home, you have to have 2 years of tax returns to reflect your income from your business. And so, you know, in 2017, I started my business, but I wasn't working in it full time. I was working my counseling gigs, with agencies and jobs, regular jobs. So I wasn't making that money like that, like with my business, strictly for my business. And you guys know that last year is when I started the contract work and started working, you know, getting paid through my business. So, you know, basically they needed a whole year to reflect that type of income, and they didn't have that for my tax returns. So it was just very devastating, disappointing to have that information, honestly. But my realtor is like absolutely awesome, and he just would not let me give up. So he was like, okay, yeah, so contact so and so at this lender, this mortgage company. I'm like, wow, because thankfully, you know, his real estate firm, they have amazing connections and networks with or relationships with a lot of lenders, or great lenders, I would say. I won't say a lot of them, but just like great, the ones who will get the job done and who are ethical and just really care. So thankfully he has those resources, so he was able to like connect me with, if one person was like, no, we don't do the 1 year tax returns, he was able to immediately give me another referral. Like he's always been on it since day one. So I'm excited about that, and I'm grateful for that, because that means a lot and that matters. Because he could have been like me, and I was just like, well, you know, like I was like, well, I guess I'll wait for next year, you know. Like I was so devastated, like I was scared to tell my daughter, like she was really upset when I said it. So thankfully I've been able to tell her like, okay, we're still working on it, you know, we're gonna move regardless, we good. So anyway, so I was able to speak to another lender, and they actually do they have various different type of loan programs that they work with. So they can do the 1 year tax returns, which I gave him that, and it still didn't reflect, because it wasn't a full year. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't start the contract work until like last June, remember? So it hasn't even been a full year that I've even started like really working in my business full time, or just even working in it, period, because I had kind of just stopped after a while. And so, you know, in December I started full time. So yeah, like December 28th to be specific. That was my last day on the job. So really, it's like not even 3 months yet. Next week will be, not even next week, week after next will be 3 months. Yeah, so I'm still like brand new in my business full time, if that makes sense. But you know, even the first lender was like, you make really good money. So it's just not long, it just hasn't been long enough. And I was like, that was just so, can you imagine that? That was so disappointing. But it is what it is. So anyway, this lender told me about something that is absolutely amazing for people who are self-employed, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So basically they can use your bank statements. They can use anywhere from 12 to 24 months of your bank statements to reflect your income. That's what's going to verify your income and your the amount that you can qualify to, sorry, I'm like distracted by something. The amount that you can afford to borrow, basically. Hold on, I'm in Starbucks. And so I want to say Friday I got the update, and they were like, you know, go ahead and send over 24 months of your bank statements, and we'll look at them and see what your deposits look like, and we'll go from there. Because I have a house picked out. You guys saw that's the last video I did, actually, the home tour. So you guys see how happy and excited I was. I love that home. But I'm at the point, honestly, at this point, it's like, if I can't get that one, that's fine. My main focus is getting approved, getting the pre-approval and getting the qualified letter to show, okay, this is how much you qualify. And the fact that they are reviewing my loan, my bank statements is actually perfect, because they're already taking another step ahead. Yeah, they're already taking it a step further already. They're already doing the stuff that they would be doing after I've gone under contract and will be out looking for a home after they've already given me a pre-qualification letter. They're already doing that now. So it's like, once they give me that amount, it's like, that's definitely what I can afford, and what they'll allow, what they'll approve, if that makes sense. So it's like, this is perfect. So it's like, I don't really care so much. Like, I like the home, I love the home. But like, let's say if they come back, because the home is like worth like over $300,000, okay? So if they come back and say, okay, well, based on your income right now, because I gotta tell y'all the next update in just a second. Let's say they say, oh, well, we can only approve you for $250,000 or $275,000. Like, I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like, okay, great, because that means you, based on my bank statements, you already approving me for that. So I'm good, And so for me, the focus will be on making sure I have the 10% saved up. And that's the other thing that comes with the bank statement mortgage, is that you have to pay down a higher percentage. So it's either between 10 to 15% of the purchase price. So, I'm already set on paying at least $20,000 to $30,000 cash, like, for the cost. And my realtor is really good, so I know he can negotiate the closing costs being paid by the seller. So I'm not even worried about that part. But it's exciting, I just feel like I'm happy that I have a loan that will work for my situation, and I'm not, still kind of like, oh my gosh, the tax returns, it's gonna be an issue. Like, I don't have to worry about that anymore, and that's just a weight lifted. So the next thing I want to update you guys on is that my income has increased. So if you watched any of my vlogs before, which I definitely encourage you guys to do, like, this is my last vlog of the week. So make sure you're watching the ones like that I do during the week. So the Wednesday vlog and the Friday vlog will probably give you a lot of information before I get to this vlog throughout the week. So you can kind of stay on track. So if I don't do this one, if I miss out on it for some reason, make sure you go back and look at those too, so you'll get an update. So if you look at last Friday, I was talking about how I had negotiated an increase on my rate of pay, and it was approved by one of the contract agency that I contract with, my business. And so my income has increased. So this is gonna be like crazy. But look, like, officially this week, like, this is my first week, right? I have made over $2,000 in 1 week, just from that. And so what I realized is that with this increase, I can make anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500. I'm not gonna push because I'm only gonna be working 4 days a week, right? I'm only gonna be seeing clients 4 times a week. And plus I do the groups now. So with that, so between those things and only working 4 days a week, however I want to do it, I might do it Monday through Thursday, or like Monday. I'm gonna do groups, Monday through Wednesday or Thursday, but I might see clients other days. So we'll see how that works. But anyway, this week though, it's my first official week with the new increase and everything, and doing the groups. I have made like $2,200, and I had a few brand ambassador gets that I did. So really, I made about $2,500 in 1 week. So if you calculate that, do the numbers, I am reaching my goal, like, for real. With just one contract though, y'all. Because you remember last year, I was like, oh, I make over $100,000 with 2 contracts. That was with 2 contracts and a full-time job. But this is with 1 contract. So let's say $2,500 a week. If I work 4 weeks out of the month, that's 10 grand a month. And then, there's some months there's 5 weeks in a month, so that's about 12. So 12.5 in a month. Like, yeah, drops the ball. Seriously, like, I am so excited, y'all. I'm so excited, just because, y'all, it was scary to step out on faith to do this full time. And I knew, I should have known God was going to bless me tremendously, because y'all, I left a not even $50,000 job and was scared to leave that though, you know, because the security, you know, stability, you know, you're getting paid every 2 weeks. And I left that not knowing exactly what was going to happen. You know, I had 2 contracts. That was okay. It was safe. But then when I left the other contract on the table, I was like, okay. But then I ended up getting this rate increase. Then I got another, like, to do the groups during the week, which easy, because I love teaching. So it's very easy. I got 10 to 15 people in the group. Less than 50, about between 10 to 12. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I can't even, like, I ain't making no less than $400 to $500 a day, basically, each day I work. So put it that way. So like I said, 4 days a week, $2,500. Yeah, $2,500 a week. So yeah, that's the only reason why I'm drinking this coffee from Starbucks. I pay for this out of my business account, by the way, because like Lugu B is treating you out to coffee today, girl. So seriously, so yeah, y'all, I am like in a good space right now, okay? And then the other great thing though is that I finally get to share my story. Like, my book is literally in the process of being published. Like, I'm working with my publisher. We are on it. Like, I got a publicist now, so you guys will see me doing interviews and stuff, answering a lot of questions. I want to definitely dive back into my mental health Monday vlog so that I can really dive in. So if you guys have any questions about mental health, anything like that, if you know anybody who wants to know more about mental health, please refer them to my channel. And listen, you guys are like my #1, because I can post a video on Saturday. I don't know if it's because it's the day or what, but I can post a video. No, it ain't about the day, because sometimes I remember I used to post like on a few times I posted on like a Sunday or something because I couldn't post it, and it still had the highest views. This vlog has the highest views. So y'all on my ride it out. Y'all been with me for like a while now. For real, y'all done seen me back when I was living in South Georgia, when I was like super on that tight budget. You remember? Like, y'all remember that? Like, y'all been with me on this ride. So like, I know y'all know how I feel right now. Y'all know how excited I am. I got my car. I'm about to get my house. I'm claiming that thing. Like, I will be under contract by the end of this month for sure. And if I'm not under contract for a house that's already, like, I'm already set in, whatever, then I would have me a pre-approval letter from this mortgage company. So either way, like, that's fine with me, because that just gives me, okay, I need this amount of money saved up by this amount of time. You know, I have to put in a 60-day notice before I move out. So that means April 1st or April 5th, whenever I pay my rent, I'm going to be putting my notice in. I already start packing, to be honest with y'all. Like, I'm leaving. I'm going to get me a house. I'm going to buy me a house. Like, I'm going to have me a house this summer. And I'm going to release my book this summer. I'm claiming all this stuff, y'all, because this is stuff I've been working hard for. And like I said, you can look at my vlog. If you're new to this channel, you can always go back and look. Like, just look a year ago. You know, y'all remember when I paid that $16,000 something off in 8 months? Like, y'all, the girl was grinding and sacrificing. I remember those days. Like, I remember when I paid that whole $5,000, almost $6,000 student loan off at one time with that one check from my contract when I first started. Like, I remember that stuff. So I remind myself of that, because I'm like, listen, you're only reaping the benefits because of all the sacrifices you put in, all the work that you put in, and dedication and focus. And I'm kind of transitioning to another phase now. And if you don't, I guess people, like, if you haven't been following me, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, she got all this good stuff going for her. But yeah, like, I'll be telling you, like, listen, go back. Look, like, it took a lot to get to this point. It didn't just come out of nowhere. So I'm excited, and like I said, I appreciate y'all being with me, because like, it makes it so much better to know that there are people, first and foremost, you're on the journey too. We're working towards your own individual goals, and then we all, like, we share our goals together. That's why I was always asking you guys, like, what are your goals? What are you working for? Because I read the comments. I just don't get to respond as much as I want to, because I have a lot of notes that I do. That's the other side of it. Like, I'm a therapist. So I see people, I'm constantly seeing people. I have to document those notes for the building, for the insurance companies, you know, so we can get reimbursed, whatever. So it's kind of time consuming, the note part, the documentation part, but that's how I get paid. So I'm always doing that, and plus, like, I'm working on my book part, you know, I got to go through a process with that. So, and then, you know, I got other stuff coming up, which I'm so excited to share with you guys, and I know I will have you guys support, so I'm excited about that. I can't wait to share. I'll share a lot more April and May, because my book will be releasing in June, so I can tell y'all that for sure now. But y'all, yes, okay. I am so happy, y'all. Y'all don't even know. Look, I can't wait. Like, I've been waiting because I got a photo shoot coming up, right? So I didn't get my hair did yet, but when I get done, I'm dyeing it black, jet black. And I will tell you one thing I'm getting done. I'm getting my front teeth fixed. Because this year I'm claiming is going to be the year that I do my first TV appearance, so I got to be ready for that, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm spending money on that. It's not splurge, it's investment, okay? So I'm getting ready for that. You guys will see that, but that's pretty much happening all the rest at the end of this month. So I get my hair done, get it dyed black, jet black like I had it before, my teeth fixed, and I'm working out, you know what I'm saying? Getting ready for this photo shoot and like promo stuff for my book. So y'all, I am also, last thing I want to say, I am creating a list of like cities where I could go for my book tour. So comment below, and when you comment, tell me how you're doing on your journey, but also let me know where I should come, like what major cities I should come to for my book tour. Let me know where I can, because I want to do meet and greets. I want to see you guys. You know, it's my YouTube. Y'all are my right. Like, listen, YouTube and Instagram, Facebook. It's really my YouTube. Y'all number one. Like, and it's so weird because I feel like I just connected with y'all not so long ago. But like Facebook, I've been with them for years. But like, it's like, but y'all are like, y'all with me, and I just like, it's something about that just makes me so happy. So anyway, I want to meet y'all for real. So tell me which city should I come to. I'm making a list, and I'm gonna go down and say, okay, you know, and whatever like big events coming up around that time, I'll be there. I'm gonna do book signings and like everything. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow me too on Instagram at Shamanda Burston. All right, I'll leave it in the that part down there. All right, guys, I gotta get some notes done. And do some more strategizing for my creative stuff I got coming up, and I will see you guys next week. Make sure you are checking out the vlogs throughout the week, okay? Because you know, guarantee I'll get to see Saturday vlogs. I'm trying. I really am. Like, you know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna do that because y'all loyal to me, and I can't be just slacking. So let me just get my stuff together. Let me get my stuff together, okay? I'm gonna get myself together. I will do this, but I want y'all to just make sure you stay up to date, because I tell a lot about my business on Fridays, doing the Freedom Friday vlog, and then Wednesdays, this is my opportunity to really talk about career and stuff, and give tips and stuff like that. So make sure you're checking out those vlogs, and make sure you tell me what you want, what you think like some good topics would be for Mental Health Monday. Alright guys, I will see you next time. Let's stay focused. We are here. We making it happen, y'all. We are doing this. See you later.